And here I am back again, charging the car and continue to talking about this property that I'm not getting much luck with. So this one-bedroom house that it's, I believe this year, this is my second tenant, the third tenant, and now it's December, so 3 tenants in 1 year. But thanks God, thank you to Zillow.com. If you don't know where to rent the property, I highly recommend Zillow.com. I put this property for rent again, and I had about 20 people who want to see it. They email me, they text me, they call me, but guess how many showed up? Just 2. And one got an application, and I think she really likes the house, and she looks like a good tenant for this property. So let's see what's gonna happen. But let's get back to the subject of the video. I was trying to talk about security deposit. So for this property, security deposit was about $600. It's the same amount like it's rented for, first month, 1 month rent. And what's happened, she moved out. She breaks the lease. She signed a lease for 1 year, and she asked me nicely, she explained that her situation changed and she wants to move out, and me being a nice property management, I'm trying to work with her, so I tell her sure. And especially because she offered her friend to rent a property from us, and friend seemed really nice and qualified tenants, so I let her sure, go ahead, just move out and I'm gonna rent the property, but this girl, she doesn't know how security deposit work. So I just want to make a video and explain to all of you guys what is security deposit. First of all, it cannot be used for your last month's rent. So let's say today is December 7th, and you decide that you're gonna move out as of January 1st, you still need to pay your rent on December 1st. This money that you give to the landlord, it's called security deposit. So if you did any damages to the property, landlord, after you move out, we have 30 days per Cincinnati law, per Ohio law. I'm sure in every state is different, but usually it's 30 days to give you back this money. And what's gonna happen, I'm gonna go ahead and inspect the property, and I'm gonna send a repairman there who gonna do all the repairs, and whatever need to be repaired is gonna be deducted from your security deposit. Please understand that wear and tear, let's say that you live in a property for 3 years and carpet is not really clean, and there is some marks in the wall, we cannot charge you for it. You have to get this money back. It's normal. But if you live in a property for 2 months and you break something, of course it's gonna be deducted from you. Don't expect to get your full security deposit. Second thing, this security deposit is for any outstanding bills. And what we're talking about, like if you did not pay your electrical bill or your gas bill or your water bill, and landlord gonna get this bill later on, he gonna deduct this money from your security deposit and then return the rest to you. What happened with this property, tenant was responsible for, and I specifically put it in a rental contract because I know how strict city of Cincinnati is with, they want grass to be cut and they want city to be clean. So they give really high tickets, if you don't keep your property clean. So for this property, I received a ticket for $500. The same day tenant was giving me the key. I received the ticket for $500, which is saying that it's for litter on the property. And when I presented to the tenant, she immediately responded to me that she was calling the police about this issue. Somebody was dumping furniture, and from what I see, there was no furniture in a lot, or near the house. So she showed me that it was like 3 lots after this house and furniture was still there. So I wrote, and this ticket, what you can do, you can request a hearing, like ask them to hear your side of the story. Sometimes if it was a trash and you remove it and it's your first offense this year, city gonna be nice to you and they gonna just, dismiss the ticket. But what's happened in this particular situation, tenant lied to me, or she was not aware, because this ticket was actually not for a furniture. This ticket was for a litter on the property. It was some trash that was left on the property. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but they need to provide evidence to me and probably I can respond. But as of today, what's gonna happen, her security deposit was $600. So this $500 ticket gonna be deducted from her security deposit because I have to write a check to the city of Cincinnati, and I'm not gonna pay it out of my pocket. This is number one. Number two, what's happening when you're breaking contract? Even though landlord agreed to let you go, and reason why they do this, because they don't want to start eviction process, they have to pay lawyer's fee, and then they have to wait for 2-3 weeks, to rent the property and get you out. And for you, it's gonna be eviction in your record. For tenant, for landlord, it's just a headache. So even if you mutually agree that she is moving out and returning the key, you are still responsible to your contract. So what landlord can do, because you sign a 1-year contract, landlord can, if they're crazy or lazy, I don't know, they can just let this property stand for the remaining of the contract. So let's say you sign a contract for 1 year and you live there for 3 months. Guess what? You're still responsible for 9 months of the rent. And this money, it's not easy to collect. They have to go through the court. They probably have to go to small courts, but if judge gonna award this amount, which they will, I mean, you never know, but if you have a contract and, tenant has moved out, they're still responsible for the rent. Doesn't matter, they don't live there, and this money can be garnished through your wages, through your bank account. It's a headache, and most landlords will not do this, but just because it's a lot of, things that need to be done. But some will. So I just want you to realize that you are responsible for a contract. When you're signing 1-year rental contract, you have to understand that it's like you're buying the car. You cannot in 2 months say, what, I don't like this car. Of course you can, but your credit gonna be ruined. And what's gonna happen, company gonna take the car, sell it for whatever they want, and you're gonna be responsible for the difference. The same with the rental. What else can be deducted? I whatever damages you did, utilities you didn't pay, whatever outstanding tickets. If you leave some furniture out, behind you, we're gonna need to hire somebody to get rid of it, so it's all adding up. So just want to do this video for you guys to realize what is security deposit and when you should expect it and what to do to get your security deposit back. As a landlord, I know that I have 30 days to send you a letter. Oh, by the way, don't forget to provide in writing landlord with your forwarding address, because if you do not do this, landlord is not responsible to returning your security deposit. So I would highly recommend, like either write it, text it, send an email, but have some kind of proof that you provide landlord with a forwarding address. It's also important because we don't know where you move. And I hope it was helpful. If it was, please like the video or hate the video. I hope I'm doing something valuable. And thank you guys for your support. Thank you. Bye. Oops.